morning, Tigers. I'm Rochelle.
I'm Ava.
And I'm Erica Lopez, and welcome to the Almost Live TNN broadcast for Wednesday, January 8th, 2020. Here's the news
you need to know.
There is a National Honor Society meeting this Thursday at lunch in lecture demo room. Please email Ms. Del Martini with any questions. Seniors, come and get your senior shirt this Thursday and Friday at break in the quad.
Junior Parent Night is Wednesday, January 15th at 6 p.m. in room J2, halfway up the stairs to adult education. Please join the counseling department for important information about applying to college and senior year.
Graduating seniors, submit your FAFSA now. The free applications for federal student aid is open. Apply before March 2nd for priority funding. A parent's help may be needed. If you do not meet the resident status for the FAFSA, see the California DREAM Act to receive some of the same financial aid benefits.
We are now accepting applications until January 31st for the Hamilton field trip. All students are encouraged to apply. Submit a short essay with your application.
Hey Tigers, it's important to be informed about the national climate crisis. You may have heard about the recent fires in Australia. Here's a short video on the possible causes of the bushfire and its effects so far.
Emerging from the twisted debris, the only recognizable feature of the property that once stood here. For this is all that's left of a house in a country town in the Australian state of New South Wales, recently ravaged by bushfires. Further up the mountain, volunteers clear the charred landscape. They're installing a new fence for a local farmer who lost nearly everything.
That's all good. All good, mate. Yeah.
Rolling up their sleeves for organisations such as Blaze Aid, which is spearheading rebuilding efforts.
All of the guys here put in what they can. I don't know how a lot of the people that have had this sort of thing happen to them hold it together. I have trouble, as you can see.
The raging infernos have killed several people, destroyed hundreds of homes and scorched nearly 2 million hectares across eastern Australia. Wildlife habitat wiped out with devastating consequences for koala populations. Hundreds of the marsupials have been lost in a matter of weeks, but others have been rescued from the flames. A bushfire crisis that's been described as unprecedented.
I have never seen fires like this in my life, and I've lived in New South Wales all my life, so I know the climate and I know the terrain. It's incredibly dry. Things are changing, and I think people have to start taking notice of that.
An increased number of fires, more ferocious than ever, and a bushfire season that started months earlier than expected. That's ignited a heated debate over whether the blazes are linked to climate change. The Australian government has downplayed those claims.
These fires have been caused by the fact that we've unseasonably warm weather this early on in the season. I'm concentrating on the welfare and the operations. I'm quite happy for others to have the debate about the cause of it.
For scientists and former fire chiefs, the facts are clear. They say global warming helps create the perfect recipe for natural disasters. Experts warn this is merely a glimpse of what lies ahead.
Some people are asking whether this is the new normal, but unfortunately this is probably not the new normal. This is a step towards a different new normal that will be worse than what we're seeing now.
Meteorologists say the severe weather is set to continue. Bushfire season is far from over, just like the fierce climate change debate surrounding it.
For clubs today, we have Omni Social Club, a place to make new friends and play fun card games. Young Dems meet at lunch today in the lecture demo room to discuss the president's impeachment hearing, the conflict with Iran, and the Women's March. See you there.
Mitra Club will be meeting today at lunch in Ms. Caminada's room 502. The FNL Student Club will meet today at lunch in room 507. Anyone can join.
Engineering Club meets today at lunch in room 400. Key Club meets Wednesday at lunch in room 911.
Ballet Folklorico Club meets every Monday and Wednesday from 3:15 to 4:15 p.m. in room 103, and every Friday at lunch. Don't miss a meeting. Our first performance is February 24th. Ballet Folklorico Club se reúne cada lunes y miércoles de 3:15 a 4:15 en la sala 103 y todos los viernes a la hora del almuerzo. No te pierdas una reunión. Nuestra primera actuación es el 24 de febrero.
For tomorrow's clubs, we have FCCLA at lunch in room 513. Don't forget to come. Gay Straight Alliance Club meets tomorrow at lunch in room 911.
FCA meets Thursday at lunch. Come join the fun. Tigers, intramurals are back with Spikeball. Sign up outside of room 100. Teams of 2 are required. The SLO Young Dems are organizing now for the SLO Women's March on Saturday, January 18th in Mitchell Park. If you'd like to join club members or become a club member, please come to the Wednesday, January 15th sign-up making meeting in Mr. Norton's art classroom, room 510. We will provide poster boards for you.
If you received an academic excellence certificate, please pick up the school letter or scroll you earned from the ASB office before school, during lunch, or after school by Thursday, January 16, 2020. Congratulations.
Juniors, it is time to sign up to take the SAT or ACT test this spring. Check out the counseling website for links under college admission testing to register and SAT or ACT prep programs. Many of the prep programs are free. And now to Ava with the upcoming sports.
Hey Tigers, for sports today we have our girls wrestling team going to face off with Rigetti at Rigetti, and our boys wrestling team taking on Atascadero at Atascadero. Good luck, guys. There's a mandatory boys track and field meeting today at lunch in Coach Ross's room 205 upstairs. And there is a mandatory girls track and field meeting tomorrow at lunch in Coach Ross's room 205. Come to receive the critical information for the upcoming track and field season. That's all for sports today. Back to you guys with lunch.
For lunch today, we have chicken drumstick with potatoes and biscuit hamburger, bean and cheese burrito, turkey sandwich, turkey pesto sub, and chicken tender basket.
And our special for today is BLT Cobb Shaker, and we also have pizza.
Hope you have a great day, Tigers.
We'll see you tomorrow.